Well, we had a good practice today. We needed one. We need to get a lot better in a lot of areas. You know, we can point at a lot of different things to why we've won one game and lost two. The number one reason is because we've been beating ourselves, and that's what hurts the most, knowing that going into all those games, we felt like we could win them and pretty much control it if we'd go out and play within ourselves and not make mistakes, and of course in coaching and also playing, and that's one thing that we've done. We've turned the ball over, and that's the area where we got to start getting better. But there's some other areas. We'll make some changes this week. We're not really satisfied in a lot of areas of where we want to be. We've got a lot of work to do. This team can be much better, not even counting the turnovers. So very enthusiastic practice, and that's what you look for, you know, when you're coaching a team is, you know, are they having fun? Are they working hard? Are they enthusiastic? Do they look forward to the next game, even though that, you know, there might be some tough times? And, you know, it doesn't get any tougher than this for a team that's hadn't lost 2 games in a row in a long time. So, you know, I like the attitude. We can keep the same attitude and the work ethic. We're going to win games this year. But we've got to get better, and we've got to get better in a hurry. We're playing a good team this week in New Mexico State. Got a very good offense. Our defense has their hands full again. They've got to play a different type of offense. Like most people in this conference have seen Hal Mummy's offense. It's a little bit unusual. No huddle, line of scrimmage, very quick tempo. Take advantage of alignments, take advantage of personnel, get matchups, try to make you miss tackles in open field. They'll run 80 to 90 plays a game, and it's something that we started working on Sunday, and we had a good practice on it today, and we'll have to continue to work on it. They've got a very good quarterback. He's tall, he's strong, he's very calm, patient in the pocket, 6 yards deep, shotgun almost every snap, throws it down the field, takes advantage of certain defenses, and he has receivers that can catch the ball and then make plays, and that's what this offense is all designed to do. Plus, they run the ball well. They'll get in running styles offense out of the shotgun. They'll put the quarterback underneath the center, and they do several things that he might not have used to have done when he was at Kentucky. But it's a good offense, very productive, over 500 yards a game. Again, we've got to play our game plan. We feel like we've got a good defense. This is just another type of offense that we'll see. We've seen different offenses each week. We'll have to play a little bit differently, but our guys are looking forward to the challenge. It'll be a long night for our defense, because they know no matter what happens, they're going to be on the field a lot and have to be under a little bit of a microscope of pressure of making tackles and trying to get the offense back on the field. Defensively, Woody Woodenhofer has been around a long time. He's a very good defensive coach, knows what he's doing. 3-man front, 5-man front. He's been around. He knows how to play different offenses, and they've done a good job. They try to get the ball, obviously, back for their offense as much as they can, and they do blitz. They do take chances at times, and it'll be a challenge for us with our offense. You know, a good football team, as good as the teams that have basically come in and played us the last 3 weeks, and we've got to play better, and we've got to be prepared. Our kicking game's got to be much improved. We've got to start being an all-around football team and not just one-dimensional and one day and change that dimension the next. So a lot of work to do. Looking forward to it. It's you know, been an awful long 2 weeks, knowing where we're at and right now and where we would have hoped to have been, you know, when we started this season. But you know, again, we're been our own worst enemy, and we're trying to correct that, and again, there'll be some changes as we get to Saturday night. We won't talk about those, but you know, we're just trying to look for the right combination of things that'll happen and try to make this team better. Questions?
Is there a sense of urgency with this particular game coming up to try to find some of those answers on offense, especially with the quarterbacks, and how you're going to utilize two of them with the upcoming road schedule you've got in the SEC?
Yeah, well, there's always a sense of urgency no matter what you're doing, whether you're playing well or trying to improve. You're always trying to improve in some areas. You can only go at a certain pace, and especially when you're playing with some inexperienced players in some areas. There's no hiding that, you know, we have Cody Burns now that will be playing along with Brandon Cox. We haven't decided yet who will be starting. Both will play, and you know, it really doesn't make any difference. They'll have to make two different game plans as each week. Every team will have to do that to play both quarterbacks, and so but both will play, and it really will make not any difference who starts. It'll have probably make a difference maybe of type of defense that we'll be seeing, type of personnel, you know, the strengths of, you know, of each quarterback. So it might help us as we go through the season. We're not going to have a two-quarterback system where we're going to alternate every other play or all that. You know, we're just going to look for the right one that's playing and fits best in what we're doing and go with it. That, you know, we're just looking for something that's going to work. And again, it's not anything that we're having to add to. We had to add a few plays for Cody in some of the scheme, but most of the scheme is still the same. Cody will be running a lot of the same scheme that we've been running, so it just gives us a little bit of different dimension when he's in the game and in terms of being able to get out of the pocket and make a play. But again, when Brandon's in the pocket, he knows all the reads, knows the things that are going to happen downfield. He's been there, done that, can make plays. Just, you know, he got off to a bad start, and, you know, he hates it as much as anybody else. But Brandon is a good quarterback, and I think it'll help him to go through this situation. And who knows, you know, a couple of weeks down the road that, you know, things could change around. But right now we just feel like that since Cody has started playing some, it's time to start playing him as we go on through the season. It could be more, could be less.
Coach, with your offensive line being younger, how have they adapted to having Brandon and Cody in there switching up?
Again, most of the blocking is the same. You know, of course, we put in the option play, which we saw last week, and a couple of running plays where the quarterback runs it, but the blocking is the same. It's just Cody running it. It's just like a tailback running the ball. The blocking stays the same. So it's really no different than what we've been doing. So that we didn't want to make drastic changes in terms of a young offensive line that was doing one offense and then all of a sudden you change to another. We didn't want that to mentally affect, you know, their enhancement of getting better, because you know, they have improved. They've gotten better, and I think both quarterbacks will even make them better. It'll give them an opportunity to, you know, do maybe a few different things when both are in the game.
Tommy, there was a lot of talk during the season of Pat Sims could put together a whole season. Do you feel like he's heading in that direction right now?
You know, he played one-handed last week and had 5 stops for tackles for a loss. He had a hand problem, and what they wanted to do last week is just make sure he didn't get it stretched, and so if you noticed, everything was covered on one hand. He had no fingers to grab, and it's pretty difficult when you're a defensive player. But he's playing hard, playing well. He's a leader. You know, he's grown up. He'll tell you that. His attitude is a lot different towards, you know, doing things in a leadership role. I'm proud of Pat. You know, you're proud of all your players, but when you see a guy that go from a very good athlete as a freshman to rock bottom in terms of whether he wants to play or not, or go to school, and then change his attitude. His grades are great. He becomes a leader, and he's playing real good for you on not just as a defensive player, but as a guy that's given tremendous effort. And you know, the players recognize that, and you know, that's what it's all about. You know, it's about growing up and having an opportunity to you know, face life in the face, and that's what he did. You know, he made a decision not to be on this team, and then recognized that it wasn't there and what he was missing, and he took the opportunity that the players and I gave him to come back, and he's made the most of it.